Hello everybody, my name is Tanya and it means it's time for a new detailed video about fragrance. This time is Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. So make yourself maybe a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you usually drink. This time it's feminine release fragrance. This is going to be detailed to bits, guys. Just in case you're planning on purchasing maybe some girls' gifts, who knows, for your fair ladies or even daughters. All you need to know prior to purchasing this beauty. I'm sure it's impossible to miss this fragrance nowadays, and even if you didn't see all the commercials on social media, in all the Ultas and Sephoras, it's waiting to be sprayed out of the tester. By now, 2024, the fall of 2024, it was chasing me everywhere, especially in wintertime and spring, even in grocery store. Almost every time I went to Target this spring, I was smelling something in this realm. It was really weird. I think it's just very popular. Or the fact that this type of orange blossom is very on trend now. Maybe that was a different thing, but people love it. People love it. Women really adore this DNA, this profile. There are actually several popular fragrances with the same note structure, but I believe that this is still, right now, the most popular of them all, probably. First of all, Devotion has a very dense and sweet profile. This orange blossom is actually trailing. It actually stays in the air even after a person left. It stays for a while, and it's massively advertised, as I said. And there's very good chance to get it on sale, even at your local stores. This was created by a master perfumer, Olivier Cresp, exclusively for Dolce & Gabbana last year, 2023. And the thing is that earlier, prior to launching this fragrance, the brand named Acro, this is the Olivier Cresp's own brand, came out with a very similar juice called Bake. And it got very, very popular. It has the same kind of pound cake profile with a lot of lemon, and there's a very big overlap with the Devotion on the note structure. But Bake is not as strong as this one. This one is just nuclear, at least on my skin and what I smelled in the air. Yes. Top notes are listed: candied citrus. The heart note is orange blossom, and base is vanilla. Very, very sweet. Recently, a new flanker came out, new version. This one is Eau de Parfum, and the new one is Parfum, and that one has a hazelnut note on top. And it's even more sweet. But for me, I mean, that one, it's almost unbearable on my skin. This one is amazing. I love it. It's really hard to wear. It's really hard to wear. It gets so sugary sweet. It's not as sweet on the blotter now. Not at all. That sugared lemons smell just divine right now in the opening, but later on it turns to absolute sugar And this sugared orange blossom actually can give me headaches sometimes. That's why I wear this just on my knees. And very rarely in warm weather. This is more, I would say, for some women, it could be a signature scent for all year. Maybe if you don't overspray it. But overall, it can be presented as a little too sweet for the summer. It's more of a moderate to cooler weather vibe. And now the fall is going to come over eventually. So I think we're going to smell this more. We will. I love the fragrance. It's so hard. Sometimes I really want to wear this, but I can't. I have to mix it. I have to put it on lower parts of the body and mix it with something more light on top. Dolce & Gabbana has a collection of jewelry and I believe some purses that share the same detailing. And it's like a 3D intricate jewelry. Very pretty. For a gift, especially for a younger girl, so sweet. It smells like candy. The opening here, in fact, for me, to my nose, reminds of Dolce Gabbana light blue aldehyde signature from back in the day. Yes, mixed in with the very sweet lemons. The candied lemons, maybe like a lemon soda. So the same materials, those aldehydes, are mixed in with lemon soda. So after initial candied limoncello vibe, the composition settles down in about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the weather, and doesn't really change much anymore. It's just a very sweet vanilla-based orange blossom for the most part of this fragrance. In fact, when it was launched, it said that there is a panna cotta accord in this, and probably, yes, it smells a little like that, but I smell a lot of that very fashionable orange blossom. And I'd say, for me, that like a character directly associated with this fragrance could be based on that orange blossom. It could be a Korean idol, K-pop star, maybe a guy from a boys band. Let it be the BTS, one of the BTS singers. I don't really know all of them at all. He probably could smell like a lemon hard candy. Very cute and even pretty. For Western standards, there's no masculinity in this fragrance at all. There's androgynous flirting. The music of K-pop also is very on point here with the musical associations for me. It's neutral, likable, perfectly produced, and ridiculously on point every time. If something sticks out, it's just being smoothed in. It's the mass appealing of the melody and production overall. I don't know a song directly associated with it. No, not at all. But I feel like, for example, Katy Perry could be invited in to sing along maybe some of the chorus parts. She is very on point with the advertising campaign of this fragrance. Definitely. She could produce some vocal effects in the background of that imaginary song. And that would be very interesting. When this came out, some people were saying it smells a lot like Casamorati Lyra fragrance. I am not convinced. I am not convinced because this one definitely has that baking accord. It has some iris note, and it's more of a caramel than candy, like the pure candy lemon and orange blossom. This is very oozing, and it turns into that gooey caramel really quickly on my skin. But you definitely can get nose tricked to feel the very close similarities. They're both very vanillic and very sugary. But here, I would say the vanilla is more of a vanillin powdery, not a powdery, like vanillin way. And here it's more of a gooey vanilla with that caramel. Very, very, I don't know, it's a different texture of a fragrance. This one is deeper, and that caramel comes out to play, as I say, maybe in 20 to 30 minutes, and the lemon actually stays back, very far away back. So for me, these two are actually different juices. They share some notes, but they don't really smell the same. But there's another fragrance I want to mention. It is Libre Intense by Yves Saint Laurent. And I really think that this is, for me personally, is closer to Dolce Gabbana Devotion than Lyra. It doesn't have any lemon, but it has lavender. The thing is that orange blossom in this particular fragrance is as strong as in Devotion, and I have the same effect. I can't spray it anywhere close to my face, just like that, because it's just too intense. I still love both of these fragrances for the smell in particular. It's very fashionable nowadays, and maybe if, for example, your lady loves Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, that is the type of orange blossom that is used in these two fragrances. And they are sweet. Both are very, very sweet. The regular, for example, Eau de Parfum Libre, or platinum, whatever it is, or even the one that came out recently, I don't even remember how it's called. They're not as strong. They have that orange blossom also, but they're more universal for every day, not as sugary, desserty. This one and the Elixir, I believe, yeah, Elixir.
Or Parfum. So, the one with honey. Wait a sec.
So, it's either this or Libre Le Parfum that are very sweet and share the same orange blossom note. The other ones have that orange blossom, that it's not that strong. It's more universal. You can use it even in a warm weather. They are projecting like crazy. These fragrances, Devotion is a fragrance undoubtedly ladylike, and even could be used for a young girl. Very bright, maybe a little sexy, maybe, because of that sweet note. And it lasts a good amount, about 6-7 hours. In fact, on clothes, it lasts forever. Very positive. Okay, so you got it. I like this fragrance. If you can tame it, go ahead, try it out, wear it. It's not too expensive nowadays. Please like this video and maybe watch some others. It will appear around here and down below. And see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.